I'm Isam Bayazidi, CEO of ICO. We're an online advertising network in the Middle East targeting the whole Arab region. We're based in Dubai. We have a presence across the Arab countries in Saudi Arabia, Cairo and Jordan recently as well.
The ad network concept is new to the region. How has the response been so far, and can you tell us a little about the awareness levels?
It has been a challenge to introduce the concept of an ad network here in the region. When we started last year, we were the first to present themselves as an ad network and to have an ad network offering and product in the region. Putting aside the challenge of the online advertising in general that everyone shares, whether an ad network or a portal. We've been seeing a very good response from the agencies and the advertisers in realizing the value that an ad network brings, and we're very optimistic about the growth that we're seeing, and it is demonstrated by the emergence of new ad networks that are coming up in the region.
How do you rate the pace of digital media growth in the Levant region compared to the GCC?
This has been one of the issues that I think this conference is trying to tackle, to understand. We've been seeing in the GCC area more of uptake from the advertisers and the media buyers in terms of spending more online, paying more attention to the opportunity of reaching their customers online. Here in the Levant, it has been a bit behind in terms of money. Consumers have moved ahead, and we've been seeing growth in the number of users and growth in the emergence of content that is coming up of the region, but we were not seeing the advertising money following in the way it should. We are very optimistic about how it would be growing in the next couple of years. It seems that the same pattern that we're seeing here was actually taking place in the other regions, especially, for example, Egypt, where it more than doubled in 1 year, and we expect the same kind of pattern to take place in the Levant region very shortly.
So with that reality in mind, what are some of the obstacles and challenges that are being faced in your field?
In general, it's mainly about education, educating the advertisers, the consumers about the opportunity of online advertising that they're currently missing. It is more of a challenge here in the Levant, where no one really took the responsibility of spreading the educational effort. We've been seeing that the education is mostly going towards the GCC area where the money is, and this is where I think this event and more events and more focus on the publishers and those media providers would help solve that problem.
What is the near future outlook for MENA countries in terms of digital media expenditure?
For the 2010, we've been seeing growth, advertising numbers of around 100 to 110 million. There are different studies that can show different numbers, but it is more or less within that range. The growth rate that we've been seeing, for example, 2009 versus 2008, it is at least an 80%. It is at least a 50% growth. 2009 to 2010, an additional 65% growth. So the growth rates that we are seeing online have been very strong and proving to be stronger. In 2011, it is expected to be at least 155 to 160 million, which is an additional 55 to 60% growth in the ad spend in the region. Most of that growth will be actually coming from countries that are new to the online advertising. We're expecting, for example, Egypt to grow strong. We're expecting Saudi Arabia to grow stronger, and the Levant area to grow even stronger.